Now, following the deployment of the SANDF in Alexandra, integrated security forces have recovered some of the looted property after receiving an influx of tip-offs. Well, let's take you back to Alex now and see what the situation is this morning. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu in Alex with the latest for us. And good morning to you, Manqoba. So a lot of people are now coming out and giving back the items that they looted. At the same time, police are finding items that have been looted. So give us a sense of what it looks like in Alex this morning.
Well, certainly, Garrett, what we are seeing here in Alexandra this morning is some sense of normality. Of course, a far cry from the scenes that we saw here last week by this time, where several shops were looted and destroyed here in Alexandra. We're here at the Pan-Africa Mall, which is one of the malls that was hard hit by the looting spree that took place here last week. And you can see behind me, Garrett, of course, it looks as if things are slowly returning back to normal. In fact, we're seeing quite a lot of activity here outside this particular mall. You can see the taxis are back in full operation. And in fact, you recall that the biggest taxi rank here in Alexandra is situated here at this particular mall. So the taxis have been operating this morning. In fact, you have seen the rank itself, it's open, and people are able to move into the rank to get transport to their various destinations. But of course, Garrett, the remnants of that looting spree and the vandalism that took place here still remains here in Alex. In fact, I'm just going to show you this side and ask my colleague Tommy just to show you. You can still see the trail of destruction that had taken place here at this particular mall. You recall that several shops here were looted, and in fact many of them vandalized. And this is one such shop, this particular butchery here, that was vandalized even up until this date. The owner saying that they are now starting with the mop-up operations. In fact, he says that the damage that's been caused to this particular mall could run well into hundreds of thousands, if not millions of rands. So businesses still trying to pick up the pieces. Of course, they've been hard hit, but also residents here in Alexandra also feeling the impact of the vandalism that has taken place. We did see quite a lot of residents this morning standing at one particular shop and trying to perhaps get bread from those shops, because many of the shops here have been destroyed. So many businesses also, including small businesses, also suffering as a result, because they usually stock their products from some of these shops. I'm just going to speak to one of the ladies here who is a business owner, small business owner. Siswami, I know that you sell sandwiches here at this particular point. I'm just going to move out so that you can see her business and what she does here. So you're selling sandwiches here, Siswami, but you're saying that it's been quite difficult for you following the looting here that happened in this particular mall.
Yeah, kuzanga kwasiphatha kahle ngendawo ukuthi sesiyastoka ukude sesiyegibela ukuthi siyestoka and singabuya sesiyakhuphukisa izinto and sebayakhala nokukhuphukisa izinto kona lokho.
So namhlanje how ustoke kanjani sifama uthole kanjani lezi zinto lezi ngoba izitolo eziningi zibhidliziwe la?
Sigibele neSaturday sayestoka ngendawo ukuthi Sunday siyathola ukuthi maybe kuyaba kuvaliwe, so sistoke neSaturday sabeke emafiriji. Namhlanje manje savuka salungisa sabuyisa sodayisa.
Iphatha kanjani sifama le ndaba ukuthi kuluthe izitolo kushawa izitolo?
Ayiniphathe kahle ngendawo yokuthi siluza imisebenzi eminengi. Thina lapha ayiso indawo yokuthi siyadayisela, sinama kitchen phezulu, but nendawo yokuthi abantu abasakhona ukungena emall, sebayajika ne-entrance eyi-1. So manje angeke basabuya kuzosithengela laphayana, plus futhi siyakhokha amarenti lapho sidayisela khona. So manje ndingafika obvious bafuna irenti khonapha abantu abathengi nendawo yokuthi abasabuya.
Ubustoka khona la kule mall Siswami, ububhenka khona la kule mall, kusho ukuthi manje wasakwazi ukwenza lokho?
Sasitoka khona lapha like Roots, Freedom, sasinikwa amashopu ethu ekustoka izinto nalezi sisidayisayo. Manje asisakhona ukuthi sistoke ngendaba yokuthi amoshakela amashopu.
So nisazahlupheka impela sisi?
Sazwenzani?
Nisazahlupheka?
Yeah, sisazahlupheka kakhulu vele.
Okay. Garrett, well, this lady saying that, they are suffering as business. Of course, she says that she's one of the few business people that would stock from for example, from this butchery Boots, where she used to stock some of her items that she sells. She sells Russians, she sells polonies, she sells sandwiches, basically. So she would stock most of her goods from this particular butchery. But now, since it's been destroyed, she's saying that she's battling. She's had to travel far to try and stock for her business. And of course, she says that even the banks, she uses the banks inside this particular mall, that too has been destroyed. So they're saying that the impact of this particular looting is still going to last a long time for them. And certainly they're saying that they regret what happened here, and they would want to see this particular place being fixed. But of course, it will take time, and that is a big concern for many of the residents here, who are saying that, they would want to see the infrastructure being restored. But the time that it will take is, of course, a major concern for many of the residents.
Yeah, the time and the knock-on effect on the small businesses is becoming clear as we go into this new week. For the moment, Manqoba, thank you very much indeed. We're back to you again later in the day with the latest from Alex here on eNCA.